Okay. Oh. Oh, wow. Hey guys, welcome back to Chronotrigger Hard Mode. We left off last time, let's see here, just trying to get into the cathedral. So we'll pick up there here. I am using the save state. I'm not using them to cheat. Just a quick pickup of the rules once more for all playthrough. We're trying to avoid combat at all times. There's no leveling whatsoever. If I fail to do that, then I get punished, a la what you saw in me slapping myself in the face at the beginning of this video. Yeah, in addition to that, there's no shopping, and I'm only able to use combat healing and shelters to heal. No, so only healing in combat and with shelters outside of combat. So, there we go. Let's bring it up, and we'll load our save state here. Alright, let's do it. So, next up, we gotta play a little music here. Get ourselves in the spirit of things. It's always, these guys react to like absolutely everything in the sun, but when that door opens, they're like, oh, okay, cool, hidden door. So let's avoid those guys over there. Should be able to avoid this one as well. And get up these stairs here. Now, there is a distinction here. If you are going to get an item, and you know that that causes combat, I don't count that as an accidental encounter. Because there's no way I have of memorizing all those, and I don't feel like punishing myself. So this is going to make a combat when I get the Naga Bromide here, and that is, I'm considering that a mandatory combat. Unless we get severely nitpicky here. Hey everyone, humans! They're after the bromide! Get them! So I actually had to look this up. Bromide is, it's similar to lithium, actually. Super not healthy for you, basically. But it was used as a sedative for a very, very, very long time, until they found out that it basically slowly drills holes into your heart. So that's a problem. But people would put it in their tea, so there's that. Now Frog is going to be absolutely huge for us. He's going to be like the main damage dealer for pretty much this whole thing as I shoot the wrong guy. So yeah, I mean, he, especially later in the game when he gets the Mazamune, but for right now, definitely for this area at least, not only is he one of my favorite characters in the game, but also he's going to be our main damage dealer this whole place. So. Chrono and Luca get a level up. Woo! Okay, get up the side here. Sneak right past the spikes and open the door. We're not going to talk to either of these guys because they don't have anything I want. And even if you talk to them, they don't leave. So there's that. Alright, so we got a couple things there. Now, for the power tab, like I said, Frog is going to be our main damage dealer, but Chrono is really your main guy for a while. So I think I'm going to get him. Not only that Steel Saber, which is going to help us out immensely, but we're also going to go ahead and get him the power tab as well here. Okay, and then I thought I saw that I had a maiden suit, which has got to be better than this Karate D. So yeah, there we go. Give her that. And Froggy is set up, so we don't need to worry about him. Head on down. Doing pretty good as far as avoiding combat so far this time around. This is really going to be the main challenge, I think. Ah, I didn't duck down. I needed to go down as soon as I crossed that zone. So we'll be visiting the D12 of punishment once more. Also, we need to heal like everyone right now. So we'll start with Luca because she's going to be the closest to death there. And then we'll update the encounter counter once we're done with combat here. Now, a lot of you'll note that I'm not really using any text or anything like that. Remember, we only get to heal or do anything at save points, really, or in combat. So I'm really trying to avoid using tech points for the most part. Chrono's already out, so I don't have anything that I can use for Cyclone until we're done here. So, and there's not a save point for a while, not until we get near the boss in here. But we know Fire Whirl now. As I curb my excitement because I have to update the encounter counter, and that means that I'm punishing myself. So there's that. Okay, so encounter counter updated. Let's see if we can avoid doing that in the future here. Hey, what's with the disguise? You don't need those here. We can talk to these guys a little bit. It's almost my shift. I hate pretending to be human. It's so repulsive. The ones we ate recently weren't so bad. And those two soldiers we caught look rather plump and juicy. Those are the guys we saw on the left side earlier there. Yaker's so smart, his plan to capture the Chancellor and take his place worked perfectly. Now the Queen's captive, and the castle's in an uproar, and this is rich. I'll look in on Magus' statue before my shift. So we're going to follow this guy up here. I don't remember if it makes combat or not if I talk to them. I'm not going to risk it because I know I don't get anything out of it. It's just them talking like they're real people. These guys are a little creepy with their cult going on, for sure. Magus, oh Magus, our hero Magus. Okay, we got a speed belt there. And a defender. So we're definitely gonna want the speed belt for Luca, just to keep her, or I'm sorry, for Frog actually, to keep him up to speed with the rest of us. And I'm gonna give the defender to Luca because we're already getting hit and people losing health, so need to be able to survive this stuff. Oh, don't be in such a hurry. Enjoy yourselves first. Hee hee. Hee. There we go. Crits all day, every day. Frog's my guy. Luckily, they're still not biting for that much, so this is really kind of just, you know, death by 1,000 cuts for the most part as we work our way through here. Sweet! Gun finishes it off with a crit, because crits all day is what's going to get us through this game on hard mode. Okay, so still getting a lot of leveling up because I haven't really done any combat up to this point, so we're going to sneak back down the hallway here. Okay, trying to figure out how to avoid this combat. Pretty sure I can sneak up this right side here as soon as, yeah, he goes down that way. And then I should be able to sneak right around these guys. And then I don't know if I can avoid the ones on the staircase or not here. Yep, walk right by him. Nice. Okay, so we got our first save point here. Let's take a look at how many shelters we have. I've got 2, but I get one every single time I go through the woods in 600 AD and in 1000 AD, I believe. No, it's just 600. So we'll use one here because I feel like we're gonna need it going forward. Whether or not we use another one before we hit the boss is debatable. That's gonna be, we're just gonna have to figure out where we're at that point. And our first save. All right, let's go up the staircase here. It's fine. Trick staircases, but we don't trigger combat with it. So we can avoid that bat and find more bats. Wait for this guy to slide back across. Oh no, he follows you. Okay. I think I can get the switch without activating combat here. There we go. Now, this one, I know if you walk down the hallway, you get hit with bats, so we're not going to do that. There's bats on the top there, actually, so we need to go down to the bottom. Note, no entry. Got a heal, which gets rid of status effects for you, and then a tonic. We're going to need all those that we can get. As we come down this way and create more bats. Not going to screw with that guy that's sleeping over there. We got lucky with him on guard duty. There's a shelter to replace the one we just used, so that's definitely good news. And one of the switch on the right is the one we needed here. This is the mandatory combat when you get in the room, because this is one of them important rooms, but we need it to progress the plot. Alright, so we're going to hit frog up on those guys, cyclone the middle three. And then have Luca also attack this Diablos. Diablo, plural Diablo. So we can get rid of him on that side. Just the big thing for me whenever I play these kind of games is to start eliminating as many people as possible as soon as possible. I really feel like that's way more conducive than trying to do these little hit moves that hit everybody. In the case of Cyclone here, I'm doing damage to all three. I knew 2 Cyclones would kill all of them. But the main thing I want is still to kill these little extra ones so I don't get those extra hits in to hurt. Crits! All day! 53, 5 tech points, 525 gold that I cannot use. And an iron sword, so we can upgrade Froggy. There we go. Do the old same trick twice in the same castle. The puzzle's not exactly Zelda here. That's alright though. It's a quality game nonetheless. Especially with the music. I think most people, their takeaway for it is really that the music is so great, which is why I'm not looking forward to that punishment where I have to replace battle music with, I believe it's, I don't even remember her name. She used to be on the Disney Channel before she went crazy and started just twerking all the time. That's really gonna bug me. Try hard enough and you will find a way in. Okay, oh no, what happened? I swear I ran straight forward. That's such crap. How did that even happen? We're gonna blame that one on the trying to use a PlayStation controller that the computer thinks is an Xbox controller. I'm still gonna take the punishment for it, but I have no idea what I have no idea what happened. Alright, 2 punishments this video then, so that's good. And I'm not even like halfway through the video yet, so yeah. Okay, just stacking those punishments up. As you'll note, the font that I use, I didn't plan this, just has the 3 being way bigger than the 2, so yeah. Speaking of which, I don't believe I can actually avoid this combat either, so we're gonna get into one here. Yep. So really, those two guys on the bottom would have probably come up anyway. I'm still going to count it because I could have avoided it at that point, and I don't know for sure whether they joined this combat or not. I'm just going to attack our way through, try and save our MP for the boss. And these Nagaets aren't too bad. They spend most of their time slowing you, which really only does like 2 damage anyway. So I'm not taking much of an HP hit, just so I don't want to add an MP hit to it. Because it's very, very possible we'll get our first party wipe here with this first boss. 2 checkpoints. Get a level up from Froggy in there. Let's go off to the side. Yep, and just snuck through. Okay, we're going to try this without the shelter first. I think I can probably do it, so prepare yourself, Queen Lean! It's the Chancellor! You! How did you get in here? Froggy! Majesty, stand back and allow us the honor. Cool? Okay. Do it. Yeah, it's useless to fight. No one will leave here alive. Stupid frog, it's time you jumped off this mortal coil. True form change! I do like this boss. He's the right kind of scary beetle thing. Goo pile. Yeah. He's a good introduction to bosses for sure. The reason I wanted Froggy to have speed up, by the way, is this right here. It puts him and Chrono at about the same speed, so I can sit here and X-strike him. What's really important is anytime you attack him, he counter-attacks. So really, the big thing to do for this battle is to use Luca to heal anytime anything is happening. And then keep Froggy and Chrono just X-striking all the time. That way you don't get as many counter-attacks. Because if you attack individually, you get a counterattack for each of those individual attacks. So this is really your introduction to one of the coolest things in this game, which is the ability to use text from one person on multiple people. Needle spin! And this is the thing you're really afraid of. It hurts a lot. So that's why you're keeping Luca constantly healing, to make sure that you aren't just dying to that needle attack. Except for we are now out of tonics. So this is where it gets interesting. Okay. 36 from her, but you get the counterattack on it. So we'll have to see if that's going to be the case or not. And then this is going to be Chrono's last X-Strike, although I'm going to use an Ether to get him a couple more Froggy, because that X-Strike is really what's going to win us this fight. Okay, so there we are. Get enough that I can X-Strike. BAM! And maybe, nope, not quite. I'm really hoping he's dead soon, because we're gonna kill somebody here real quick. Luca's down to literally 1 health, and Froggy's at 9. Okay, so that's probably dead everyone except Chrono. So attack, and maybe we get lucky. Yes! Yes! Woo! Survived our first fight. That is so awesome. I thought I was about to party wipe, and then I was just gonna have to edit it back to like where I got into this fight and just start it over again. Oh, alright, 600 gold. Chrono gets a level up, the other two don't because they weren't actually in the combat, so that's unfortunate. But super stoked that we got through our first fight. You came to rescue me, thank you, Froggy. The king awaits. Let us return to the castle. I thank thee, Chrono, and Luca. Yes, thank you so much. Please, join us. Please, join us. Alright, so we're going to get this one right here with a mid-ether, way ahead of where we need to be. And then just ignore that chest on the left. Don't worry about that one. Wait! The real Chancellor was in the left chest. I like leaving him in there. Puts him in his place. King Guardia, you had me worried, Lean. That no-good Yakra impersonating me and kidnapping the queen? Why, we must create a criminal justice system in this kingdom to do away with such fiends. And here we get a little taste of Froggy's theme, my favorite in the entire game. I failed to protect Queen Lean. I hath disgraced thee. Froggy! Get a little bow and leave like a BA. Telling you, Frog, best character in this game. Really is. Screw talking to all you guys. You don't have anything important to say. We are going to go talk to Frog, though, because he's my dog. 'Twas a fault of mine which endangered the queen. I shall depart for good. Oh, Chrono! You have potential to be a good swordsman. I already do as much damage as you do, Frog. More or less. Froggy, you weren't such a bad guy either. Alright, cool. So, did all that. Now let's head up and see if it was successful and we've managed to go to do the Back to the Future thing and get Marl back. Hey guys, thanks for sticking around. I'm not trying to sneak out of the next video. I ended up running this to almost 40 minutes, so I'm splitting it into 2 different episodes. I am not trying to get out of punishments, though. I do roll in English. I do roll the D12 of punishment in the next episode, and just to give you a tiny spoiler on that, I'm going to be threading the needle through a combat situation, and I'm going to be doing it with the controller behind my back. So you do have that to look forward to. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching Hard Mode.